Episode 7, Then Verse Now.
Hi guys, welcome to ASHANDA. My name is Ashley.
I'm Amanda.
You remembered your name today.
I did. Last time we did a video, I was...
She forgot her name. She thought she was Ashley.
I did. Well, AA.
Battery.
I don't get it. What's the...
Double A battery.
Oh, A... Oh,
Apparently you need one.
apparently I need
Hers
something.
is not by the Energizer Bunny. Okay, so we are going to be talking about then versus now. And I think we're just going to start this off by talking about it. So, one of my favorite shows, and I don't want to say growing up, but I don't know how old I was.
She's still growing up.
So are you.
I know. She's gotten me into this show. We watched it a little bit today while we were painting rocks. Friends.
I mean, it's amazing. So I just looked it up on my phone. I was looking up quotes from Friends, and one of the ones is Joe. They were at a party, and Joey was drinking, and he said something. Oh, it hurt my Joey's apple.
Instead of Adam, because his name's not Adam. It's Joey.
Chandler goes, you know it's not named after every individual man. And to be honest with you, I don't know why it's not.
Why is it not?
Why is it called Adam's apple?
Because Adam and Eve, Adam was the first man created by God.
And they had an issue with an apple.
But it didn't get stuck in his throat.
It didn't get stuck in his throat. Eve is the one who took the apple the first time and bit it and then gave it to Adam. So I don't know why it's called that. I think
we should just...
Everybody has their own individual apple. And
Yep.
I think Joey was right.
Joey had it going on.
It's a Tribbiani thing. There was another one, though, where actually I've just come to realize there's at least 2 episodes where he does this. Now, he asked Monica and Chandler what they're going to name their firstborn. And he said, how about Joey? And they said, why? And he goes, well, I got to have somebody to carry on the family name because I'm never going to have kids. And Chandler goes... Joey's not your family name. It's Tribbiani is your family name. And he goes, oh, you almost had me there.
He does it. Now, I think that's your soulmate. I think the character of Joey Tribbiani is your soulmate.
He's Italian.
Are you Italian?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like that, though. At any rate.
I'm not Italian. I have green eyes, blonde hair. I'm not Italian.
At any rate. So, Friends was one of my favorite shows growing up. So was Dawson's Creek.
Oh. I rewatched it on Netflix recently.
I gotta rewatch it. It's so good.
I consider naming my first daughter Josephine after Joey Potter.
Now, Potter is my last name for my alter ego.
Oh Lord, we gotta talk about. Wait, what's your first?
Julia.
Yeah.
So then, at any rate, those were good shows growing up. But, I mean, now that I look at it, though...
Wait, but do you remember... Sorry, I didn't cut you off, but if I don't say now, I will forget. So, growing up, did you, like, Friday nights was, like, TGIF, Thank Goodness It's Friday, and there was, like, an hour or 2 worth of, like, half-hour shows, like Family Matters, Who's the Boss, Growing Pains, Full House.
Oh, Full House. I love Full House.
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement, yeah.
Dinosaurs. Anybody watch Dinosaurs? No?
What, like the animal?
No, like the TV show. Dinosaurs.
And
the baby would hit the mom on the head with the pan and he would go, not the mama.
No.
Oh.
No. No. I watched Flintstones.
Oh, yes. Or
Fraggle Rock.
Oh, Fraggle. Yeah.
Those were
anybody
good
do
shows.
Kid songs? Do you remember kid songs?
From growing up?
Yeah. It was like a bunch of kids and they would like act out songs like on top of spaghetti. And they would have, like,
was that a show?
A giant meatball and it would be like rolling down. No. Oh.
I did not know that.
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell!
College years too.
Oh my gosh, I love Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Now, so what I was saying before was, now that I think back, a couple of those shows, like Dawson's Creek,
I would not want my children to watch them today.
Saved by the Bell.
No.
However, I mean, because growing up, they had that, they had a lot of stuff that were sexual or whatever. Compared to now, though,
Oh, it was so
it's
much,
not as much.
Yeah.
So it's hard to decipher what does your kid watch and what does your kid not watch.
Exactly.
I mean, but when it comes down to it, it's really not okay for any of it to be watched. But I'll tell you what, I just can't stop now.
You know, my kids now, like, it's summertime, so they watch more TV or more movies than they would during the school year. Because, ask Ashley, I'm that mom. During the school week, there's no electronics, there's no TV, there's nothing. Nothing.
Yeah,
I don't let them.
Really is.
I don't let them. And even whenever they do get to watch something, like on a Friday night, we don't have cable. We get like 4 channels. One of them being PBS. If they want something interesting, they gotta watch a movie that I have okayed and purchased, or they gotta watch PBS, something educational. That's just, I'm that mother.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I don't even want to watch SpongeBob.
I don't like SpongeBob.
There's so many adult
stupid.
innuendos in that.
I am pretty sure that SpongeBob kills brain cells. Okay, Shrek.
Okay, no, I'm a sucker for Shrek.
Okay, but there are so many innuendos in that I can't even. It drives me insane.
I love the soundtracks.
Okay, I do too. I really like Shrek, but I like. Okay, maybe it's just me because I just like the. I just like generally the first movie of anything. I don't really like extra
like
ones.
The sequels and stuff, right?
But as you go on with Shrek, all through the movies, it gets worse.
I love it. I'm sorry. But like even Pinocchio, we bought Pinocchio special 50th anniversary edition on DVD, and I'm letting Ryan watch it, and I'm listening, and I had to shut it off. I had to shut it off. Questions were being asked. I didn't know how to answer those questions. I wasn't prepared to answer. Now, mind you, he's like 3 at this point, and I'm like, I'm not ready to talk about what cigarettes do to you at the age of 3. Yeah. No, I can't.
Sorry guys, people are sending me emails, and they're just popping up, and all of a sudden I can't see myself, and then it's just the ASHANDA show.
But when you were younger, how strict were your rules growing up?
No.
Did your parents monitor what you watched? Parent.
No, she did not. I'd like to say at some point she did, but I grew up watching things like Saved by the Bell at an age I probably shouldn't have been.
Right.
So I was exposed to all of that really early, and nothing was really talked about.
Yeah, same here.
But then think about this. We grew up in a totally different world.
You know, it's sad to say, but we did. You're right.
I didn't even have a computer until I was 14.
Same here. And when we had the computer, we played Oregon Trail. Freaking love it, Oregon Trail. I wish we still had.
Oregon?
No, it's not. You say Oregon one more time.
Isn't it Oregon Trail?
No, it's Oregon Trail. Oregon? No, not Oregon. Oregon.
Oregon.
Yes.
Okay. How many Oregons are there? There's Oregon, there's Oregon, and then I have organs in me.
No, but that's spelled differently.
That's stupid. Whoever came up with English needs to be shot.
We've already established this many years ago.
I don't like that. It's stupid.
Me growing up, my mom did not monitor television shows so much because we had to play outside. We didn't watch a lot of TV.
Because we didn't have all that other stuff either.
Even in the rain, as long as it wasn't thundering, we played outside.
Yep. I was playing with sticks.
We did have a huge satellite dish, and we got sports channel after sports channel, and my stepfather would watch that. But when I would spend time at my real father's house, which thankfully was not very often, we were allowed to watch cable there or rent movies and stuff like that, and it wasn't monitored. And my mother did not monitor our music, which
gosh, mine either. So one of the songs that pops into my head when we're talking about things that our children shouldn't listen to or what we probably shouldn't have been listening to, the Thong Song by Cisco.
Oh my God, that is
terrible not a song that should ever.
But if it comes on, I have to make my kids leave the room because I want to listen to it.
It's so bad, isn't it?
Why would somebody, a woman, think that that's a good song to listen to? He's degrading you.
How about It Wasn't Me by Shaggy?
I have to sing that. I know every word.
Song.
I know every word.
Oh my gosh, I do. It's a horrible song.
It's degrading to women.
It
is degrading to women.
It really is. Only because he's cheating and he just wants to be like, oh. Wasn't me. I was.
But if you listen to lyrics, like back when I was a teenager, like rap music, Tupac, Eminem, that was like really starting to get big. And yes, it was maybe like the cool thing to do because all the kids were doing it. But if you sit and you listen to those lyrics, there are things in there that your children at the age of 10, 11, 12 should not be listening to.
Now, and I can tell you by experience, one of them was Papa Roach. Remember Papa Roach?
I had a brother that died when when I was 18, many years ago. He loved Papa Roach, but I've never listened to Papa Roach.
No.
It doesn't really seem like my
there
type
was
of thing.
don't. Just like Eminem. I mean, it's all absolute.
Now, I will say, Eminem is very talented. I've seen his movie. I've read up on, things that he's done.
These people are very talented.
Very talented.
They are completely lost.
I just think it's for somebody that's a little bit more emotionally mature, or
they just need prayer. They just need to be prayed for because they really shouldn't be singing about things like that.
I think there's a difference between singing or rapping about something and trying to say or tell the world that it's cool, or telling a story about what happened to you.
Right.
And you didn't really know it until it was happening.
The problem that
we
have is Eminem's music is a lot of storytelling kind of thing.
Right.
However, in order to sell music, he needs to add stuff in there. Like every other word being the F word.
Yeah, I'm not
talking about sexual innuendos. All because
that
it sells music.
Right.
So
sex sells, and that's terrible.
Sex sells, swearing sells, drugs sell, cigarettes sell, alcohol sells. That's the kind of thing.
I don't drink, just to let everybody know. I don't.
We are the kind of girls, we went to Target. We asked, did we ask or did I ask?
Well,
somebody asked. We asked a guy.
A British guy with purple hair. I don't know.
He was British, right?
Yeah, he was British.
Y'all weren't just fooling with him.
No, he was British. And he had purple hair, and it was long. It was just weird.
He was such a weird guy. We did ask him if he had a Jesus section in Walmart, or in Target.
No. Target doesn't do Jesus.
Target.
I emailed them. I never got a response.
And yet you love Target.
I do love Target.
We should go on strike. With Jesus section, Jesus
But
section.
Even though my brothers listen to that type of music and watch movies and stuff, two of my brothers, didn't go off the deep end. My other brother, wonderful, big heart. He went a different direction. Me, I just kind of landed somewhere in the middle. I listened to that stuff. I watched certain things. And somehow my deep center core was always with the Lord. So I always knew better than... Do you know what I mean? Like, I took things around me and relationships that I seen and was around, and I knew things that were not good, and I knew what should be going on and what I should be doing. And I just kind of stuck to that,
I grew up in church my whole life. But I don't think I grasped it. I pretended to because, but for anybody who knows me, like you, knows the difference between my parent and my aunt.
Oh, I love you,
Hi, Tammy. Yeah, so, my Aunt Tammy always tried to keep me on the straight and narrow, and I wasn't. I did not stay on the straight and narrow for the life of me. I was in and out of relationships. I had a baby at 19. I have experimented with drugs and alcohol and whatever the case may be. I did smoke cigarettes for a year. It's just, it happens. And as much as we want to shield our children, it's hard. And, especially now compared to then, I was walking halfway across town to go to school.
Oh my! We had to walk almost a mile to our bus stop. A mile by ourselves. Our parents did not. My mom worked 2-3 jobs. It just...
The biggest thing I got in trouble for when I was little, I was in 2nd grade. One of the biggest things. This was like the first biggest thing I ever really got in trouble for. I skipped school in 2nd grade.
How did you skip school in 2nd grade?
I was a walker. Me and my best friend at the time, Abby.
I have a daughter named Abby.
We used to walk to school together, and we would walk from the Sitters to school, which was quite a few blocks. So, and we would walk and
in 2nd grade. What grade was she in?
She She was in 2nd grade.
Oh, no.
We lived in the same apartment building, and we walked an AM pre-K to school as well. We took said AM.
It's like the blind leading the blind.
Right? We took said pre-K with us to skip school.
Where'd you go?
We went back home.
Nobody was there?
No. We stayed in the garage all day after we realized we couldn't get into anybody's house. And then
Where'd you go to the bathroom?
in the little red wagon. And then Abby's mom came home. And I think she saw a glimpse of Abby. And she got out of her car. And we were hiding in the bushes. Wait, let me back up. Because because this was lunchtime. So said pre-care was supposed to be going back. Because she was an AM pre-care. So we tried to get her back in time.
You guys were smart enough to think of that?
Yeah, you know what we did?
What did you do?
We hooked
Put her on the side of the road?
No, we hooked the pre-care into, we found rollerblades. Okay. We hooked her into the rollerblades, tied a rope around her, and then tied the rope to the bike that I was riding, and we tried to ride her back. That did not work.
I wish I was with you.
That was my bright idea. So
explains so much.
So when lunchtime came, AM pre-care wasn't back. I don't know if anybody called anybody. I don't know.
See, nowadays they would be called. We both work for our school district that our kids go to, so they would be like.
So she got out of the car, and I think she saw one of us or whatever, but we were hiding in the bushes, and she yelled, "Ashley, Abby," and I went, "We're not here." So yeah, she knew we were there, and then she got us in the car and said, "Where do you want to go? To the principal or to the sitters?" We did not like that sitter. This is the sitter that used to make me eat the bottom of my banana, the little hard part.
Oh no, I don't do bananas.
She'd make me drink eggnog, and I threw up on her carpet after I told her I wasn't going to like it. We didn't like the sitter at the time. I love her now, but I did not like her at the time. So Abby and I both went, principals. That was the biggest thing I got in trouble for.
I didn't get in trouble. No detention, no activity isolation.
I've never had.
I was a big athlete in school. To hockey fans out there, hello.
I was a cheerleader.
I was a diver as well. But nothing ever. Because you know what? My parents told us, and they meant this. You get in trouble at school, you're walking home. Don't get on that bus, and we're not coming to get you. And one of my brothers didn't have to walk home, and we lived about 17 miles from school.
Wow. That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yes. Nowadays, people call social services and stuff on you for that kind of stuff, but back then they didn't do that.
Call that kind of CPS stuff just because you look at your kids.
I'm from Pennsylvania, so social services is like what New York people call children and youth, or CPS.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, I feel like the kids now have more opportunity to get in trouble than they did because of technology. Google, YouTube.
My son is a sports fanatic. He's always looking up YouTube stuff, and the music they have playing during like music videos. Nope. No. We have to put parental restrictions on it because
it's horrible.
It's horrible.
It's absolutely. I know, because Tara came home singing something one time, and it was when she was really little, and I said, "What are you singing?" She's like, "It's about monsters." I'm like, "What?"
The Eminem and Rihanna song?
I had to Google these lyrics that she was saying because I didn't know what she was talking about, and she heard it on the bus. She wouldn't now because that's my bus. But
I wouldn't allow that.
Yeah, no, I emailed the bus garage and had mentioned something because I thought that was highly inappropriate. On my school bus, we listened to 103.3 because there's not a whole lot of horrible music on there.
I will listen to
like 104.1.
No,
I don't listen to that. I don't listen to 105.7, 92.5. Wrong answer.
Yep.
And they don't put on country just because a lot of kids don't like country. But I don't like country nowadays either. Country.
I like old country.
I like old country, but I'm not into the new country because it's getting sexual. It's getting
very
very alcoholic. I don't like it. But at any rate, I listen to the old country, and that's what, 96.9?
9.
I listen to that a lot.
She's a big Reba fan.
But I also listen. I love Reba McEntire.
She is good.
I also love Taylor
I'm a
Swift,
huge.
but she's not old.
I like Garth Brooks though too. Oh, Sarah Evans.
She's coming to Speedy Fest.
Oh,
I know. I'm gonna listen from my rooftop at home. That'll be a good date. We'll lay out the blanket. On
you
the
mean
roof.
for me and you, not for our husbands, right?
No, I really meant for me and Mike, but
He likes country music.
yeah.
Oh, my husband will not listen to that. My husband's a drummer, so no.
At any rate, I just think that nowadays it's hard. It's not like it was back then. And as a parent, but I think that's with any generation, it's going to be different. Because with our parents, it was even different. Because with our parents, didn't need a car seat than we did.
Right.
And so every generation, it's different and it's harder and there are more challenges. But I'll tell you one thing that's always going to stay the same. God. Having God in the center of your life and then doing everything around what He says because He was very...
You got to put Him first.
So, because we're going to wrap this up here, but I think the easiest way to say it is God gave us a whole bunch of instructions.
Yep.
They're in black and white. There is no gray section. There's no way to be like, I don't think that's what He meant. If you are having any questions about that, you need to ask somebody who would know.
Yep.
And I'll tell you who's a really good person to ask. Hi, Tammy. Ask Tammy Root.
Love her.
She will have most of the answers for you, and if she doesn't, then she can definitely find answers for you.
She's really good at explaining things so you can understand.
Yeah. But at any rate, the Bible. Just keep it centered around that. They were basic instructions before leaving Earth.
True that.
You know that means Bible, right? Yeah. Okay. So, yeah,
Was I not supposed to know that?
I didn't know if you did. I thought you were going to be like, oh, that's awesome, Ashley. I'm so glad you came up with that.
I think I got credit for that. Speaking of
Frog.
Bible, I can't wait to do our devotions tonight.
Frog.
What's frog?
Fully rely on God.
Frog! Did you make that one up?
Yes, I did.
Well, how are you going to frog it up?
Frog it up.
Is that
in the Bible? Because you know what? You read your Bible, you get your basic instructions, and then in your life, you just fully rely on God. You got to get. And her and I, we actually are doing devotions, and we are trying to stay connected to God. And the best way to do that is fully rely on Him to take everything from you. Jesus, take the wheel.
I like that song. It's a country song.
But seriously, like, take the wheel of my life.
True.
What is it? It's not, I can't do this. I can't do this without you. Jesus.
All these years, I was doing it wrong.
I know.
Praying it wrong. I meant with Him, but those words never came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
You know?
Alright. Well, we're done preaching. If there's anything that you guys can think of or anything you guys want to say.
Listen, okay? Y'all aren't talking back to us. We need reviews.
No,
We
that's
need
not true.
comments.
That's not true.
Okay, but they're talking to us in person. We want
to.
and we love it. We love that you talk to us in person.
like-
but let others know on our page.
Like Tammy.
Hi, I love her.
Donette. Which is...
Oh, yes, the one that said that we were freaks. She said, you guys are freaks.
The one that sits with Aunt Tammy?
Yeah.
I guess I missed that. At any rate.
It wasn't
people
offensive.
Like you,
We didn't take it offensive.
Anybody
Sue
else?
Tickner. Have you watched this yet?
Yeah, on
Good
it.
gravy, lady.
Shannon.
I was
Any
just
of
looking at
y'all.
today.
Comment.
Yes.
Share. Like.
Andrew Knowlton. That's my younger brother.
Hi, Andrew. You don't
16
know
months
me.
apart. He has a beautiful little baby, Aislinn. Oh my god, so cute. Can't wait to see
Your
her.
baby doesn't know me either, but I've seen pictures. She's gorgeous.
She's beautiful. Guys, leave us some messages, comments, reviews. Like our page. Share it. We would really appreciate that.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Until next Wednesday.
Signing off.
This is Ashley.
Bye from Amanda.
Bye, guys.